Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times. Get into your game faster and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
One
Here's the Radiant Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your boy Latre, sponsored by Chaotic, coming to you guys live in the Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018 Omnius Gaming Fragment, which is going to promise to be an epic match. I'm sure that you guys are well aware of these two teams and have done very well so far. Quick look at the bans out thus far. The Night Stalker as well as the Bane and the that has been banned, and now I see that the Jakiro, the twin-headed dragon, has been taken out of play. We have about 20 seconds remaining, and still 2 minutes 10 seconds in reserve time for the from the side of Ghostface. I really can't wait for this matchup. It's promising to be pretty epic, and I'm hoping to bring you guys all and the clockwork by the side of Ghostface. See what they are trying to bring forth, and we're definitely going to enjoy this. Now, Omnius Gaming Fragment is up for their first pick for this match, and it's as to which direction they could be heading. So they are going for the Tree and Protector, so they are looking for a lot of heal as well as the hopefully later on in the game could possibly pick up a very important Blink Dagger, and if played very well, you could potentially pick up the Agnum Scepter, which could promise to help the team out quite a lot. Ooh, the Sand King being picked up by the side of Ghostface. I do like this pickup. Sand King nowadays I do see with the Aether Lens as well as the Agnum Scepter, you don't really need a blink on this hero because the range that he stuns from is absolutely insane. Basically it's half the screen. If
5 seconds remaining.
Be interesting. So it's pretty much as the Sand King will have that goal to buy Ogre Magi by Ghostface Killer. Well, Ogre Magi is a very tanky support, especially with the Ignite and the Warlock now being picked up by the side of Omnius. One there, he's got the well as very nice healing. So it seems that they're going for pretty much a fighting strategy, and they need as much healing as they can possibly get. It would be interesting to see if they might throw maybe a Dazzle in the mix. They could potentially go for an Oracle if they're going for pretty much a healing shot. But it would be interesting to see what they come up with this particular one. Back to the Ogre Magi, he has the Ignite, he has the Stun, as well as the multicast. So mana can be pretty irritating. That couple with now the Lifestealer is being banned out by side of Luna is a lot more mana dependent. the Lifestealer needs those bashes, needs to get that armlet up, and they seeming to be wanting to get rid of those type of heroes. And the Lycan, very nice ban out in my opinion. Lycan is just one of those heroes, later stages of the game, he just wrecks absolutely everything. It's like the twin brother of Sven, hits like an absolute truck. And the Tinker, I think, is pretty much a respect ban. They want to get into those fights, they want to do the damage they need to do, and hopefully get that golem into the fight with the Treant Protector's ulti. It could be absolutely disastrous for the side of Ghostface. But let's see how they actually handle the pressure that they are going to face tonight, which is Omnius Gaming. Still have quite a bit of time left in the reserve time for the side of Ghostface. Definitely having a little bit of a discussion in terms of how to deal with the golem especially. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for them to go into the team fight, especially with the Fatal Bonds, but they decide to pick up the Rubik, and that I would assume would be to directly counter the Warlock and his golem. If the Rubik can stay out of the range of the golem, he should be able to steal that golem. And now the Omni Knight being picked up by the side of Omnius, so it's a lot of slow and also once again healing for the side of Omnius. So they're opening up the door for so many heroes right now. I mean, you can possibly pick up a Shadow Fiend, which is very dangerous, especially in the early stages to mid game. They could possibly decide to go for a Templar Assassin. They might even consider picking up a Meepo, which also with a mechanism would do even more healing. So the side of Ghostface, it seems they're going to have to go for something very devastating. They could possibly pick up a Sven, which hits like an absolute truck. There's so many possibilities. It's very hard to predict exactly what it is that they want to go for in this game, but they do decide to pick up the Monkey King, and the Juggernaut directly picked after that. Monkey King is also provides quite a lot of vision. Possible that they could put him into the safe lane position where the Sand King will go into the off lane, your roaming Ogre and Rubik supports. Looking at the side of Omnius, Juggernaut safe lane, you could have the Omni Knight in the off lane position. So it does seem that they may be looking for a mid at the moment, and the mids, you can look for Storm Spirit. There's the possible Templar Assassin, as I mentioned, and Shadow Fiend. There's so many heroes that they can go, especially with all of the heal that they have available to them. And thinking of the Warlock and his slow, I mean, the Omni Knight as well brings a lot of slow to the table as well. But now the Death Prophet being banned out by the side of Ghostface, they're trying to avoid any additional AoE damage that could potentially come out of the team fights from Omnius. The only thing missing is the Juggernaut and Crystal Maiden combination. But I don't know if they're actually going to go for that one. It would be a risky one. They need something more. The Omni Knight could tank it up quite a bit, but is that going to be enough? Maybe they could even throw in a Bristleback. But they've decided to go for the Outwall Devourer. So much anti-team fight that the side of Omnius Gaming is going for. And I'm not pretty sure how Ghostface is actually going to be able to deal with that. They've got the Sand King and the Ogre and obviously the Rubik, which I think Rubik is going to be the key support here to try and turn the tables on the side of Omnius and beat them at their own game. But now the Puck also being banned out by the side of Omnius. Very nice ban out. I mean, just taking out that Dream Coil, as well as the Illusionary Orb and the Silence. That could very well would have been devastating. But Ghostface almost done with their reserve time, 10 seconds remaining. I'd like to see them pick up a hardcore carry now. And they've decided to go for the Storm Spirit just to try and get in and out of those ganks. Very nice pick up there. But they're going to have to be careful for the Omni Knights. I mean, he's got the repel available. Juggernaut does have the spin. Outward Devourer can just Astral Imprison. It's going to be very interesting, this match. And it's going to get right underway very shortly. This is the Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018 Omnius Gaming Fragment versus Ghostface Killers. Game number 1 coming up soon. Right, and we are into game number 1. Just having a quick look at the Euros. On the Juggernaut, we have Fightmaster. On Outworld Devourer, that will be played by Blush. Warlock will be played by Zechonian. Omni Knight will be played by Slasher. And Treant Protector is going to be played by Way2. And that completes the Omnius Gaming Fragment side. On the other end of the map, though, we do have Tyrant that is going to be playing on the Rubik. Storm Spirit, that will be played by Little Spoon. Sand King is going to be played by Skystorm. Monkey King, that will be played by John Doe. And finally, Ogre Magi will be played by Mize Lost Elf. It seems that the entire team of Ghostface is going to smoke up. And they're going to try and go for that particular rune there. Omni Knight is in a very good position. He should be able to see them coming. Skystorm. Smoke has been broken. But now Slash is in a very bad situation. He gets lifted up. Nice little stun coming out from Skystorm. Trying to body block. But oh, Skystorm is going to be able to get the first blood. On the opposite end though, top, it seems that Omnius had exactly the same idea. And they're going to want to pick up 2 runes as well. It's a bit of friendly banter coming out there from the side of Omnius. Just to look at your lanes very quickly, we've got Way2 that is in the top lane. That is the Juggernaut. We do have Warlock just doing some creep blocks. In the mid lane, we've got OG Bush versus Little Spoon, the Storm Spirit, and then Slasher, safe lane. That's going to go up against Skystorm and potentially go up against John Doe, but he has TP towards the top lane, and that's just to try and give the advantage. But it seems that he's going to be taking safe lane. Nice little stun coming out there from Way2, taking quite a bit of damage. Ignite coming out there from the Ogre, as well as the lift from Tyrant. Seems Monkey King is taking quite a bit of damage there. Way2 has to be very careful. It's Chonian once again with that shadow word. Oh, is he going to go down? Yes, he does go down. Way2 getting a beautiful kill right there. In the bot lane, Slasher taking on Skystorm. I do see that he does have the Enchanted Mango, so that's just going to give him that bit of an edge. Especially if Skystorm does think that the mana is finished. And just a very quick Mango to help out with that. 4 seconds remaining. Skystorm taking quite a bit of damage. He needs to back away. Oh, Skystorm needs to be very careful there. Trying to walk out. Nice stun coming out there, but it's not going to be enough though. If he gets 1 or 2 more heals on him, he is going to go down. So he has got to use the final tango that he has available to him. Trying to pop that healing potion. Rubik at the top lane taking quite a bit of damage. Oh no, John Doe's gonna go down as well as the Rubik. And that is the damage of those fatal bonds. They do deal quite a bit of a damage, especially with Fight Master there and the Blade Fury ability. There's a sentry ward up there. This particular ward here does spot out that Way 2 has gone invis. So I'm assuming that they would want to get a sentry ward up there as quick as they possibly can, just to get rid of Way 2, send him out of the lane, lose some experience. But now the D ward coming in. Nice one there. Way 2 not fast enough to take it out. Does get lifted up. Zetronian moving into position. Ooh, he does get stunned up, but now Mai's Lost Elf is coming in, but he has got no mana. So he is having not the best of times. Skystorm at the bot lane still suffering quite a bit, and we do have a disconnection, and that is from the Juggernaut. Currently he has got those boots of speed up. Potentially I think he would want to maybe get a boots of travel. He could possibly go for the phase boots. In the mid lane we do have the Null Talisman, and we do have the boots in the stash. Ooh, it seems that Stormspirit wants to go up for the Kaya first up. That could be the Drum of Endurance coming up there from the Omni Knight. Do have that energy booster next in line. So that is definitely mana boots coming out there for the Sand King. Wraithband being queued up there for Monkey King. Currently has the Healing Salve as well as the Stout Shield. Just want to have a quick look at the last hits and denies though. We do see that Little Spoon is on 18 for 1, and that's followed by Fight Master on 10 for 0. And then third is Skystorm. So it does seem that Storm Spirit is doing very, very well in the mid lane. Using that Static Remnant to farm and try get rid of Blush as much as possible. He does have that Astral Imprisonment available, but he has decided to level up the Arcane Orb, which does do quite a bit of damage. Slasher though has got 1 level in the DJ, as well as Purification 2 levels. Skystorm gone for the Sandstorm. It's very, very dangerous to play that particular one, as Slasher would still be able to kill him with the Purification. Quick look at the Euro levels. We do have Blush on level 4, as well as Slasher and Storm Spirit. XP per minute though still going in the favor of Little Spoon, 427, and that's followed by Omni Knight with 376. Current gold is 561 for Zetronian. Not that bad for the support player, who is doing pretty well. Does still have that Observer Ward available, and it seems that he would want to queue up an Agnum Scepter and the Mana Boots. Do have the Courier in mid lane, has got the Wind Lace as well as the Clarity Potion. On the opposite end of the map, we do have the Courier of Omnius. I'm going to have a quick look at the flags on the side of Ghostface. They do have a very, very nice looking flag skull with the headset, and on the other side we do have Omnius Gaming. Very, very ominous in terms of the team. Very, very nice looking, and I do indeed enjoy very, very nice flags. And these two teams are definitely bringing it. They are trying to represent their specific organizations. And it's good to see the sportsmanship as well as the bit of a banter coming through from either of the sides. But in terms of items, though, I would think possibly a Diffusal Blade coming out there for the Juggernaut. On the Obsidian Destroyer, he would want to go for that Hurricane Pike.
If I had time to find a snack.
Back into the game. Slasher does have more than enough mana available. Chonian just moving towards that lane, popping down a ward to see if anyone is going to go for that particular rune there. Nice D-ward here once again. Just trying to get as much vision as they possibly can. We do have the Orb of Venom on the Ogre Magi. But John Doe is going to have a very, very hard time here. That Fatal Bonds is once again available. We have Lost Elf. He's just, I think, going to try and stack. Oh, Skystorm. Nice little stun coming out once again. Repel is, or not the Repel. Purification is available. He's going to heal himself, but Skystorm finding himself in a bit of trouble. Does manage to get away. The DGen aura is just not enough to take him out. The healing coming out there from Treant Protector. And he's going to try and keep the Omni Knights in lane as much as possible. John Doe moving forward. Has got the magic wand available, but that's a very, very big overextension there. And Way 2 is going to punish him. Now Rubik coming in from the side. Are they going to go up against a Bush or Blush? Are moving into position. Is he going to be able to lift him up? No, just too far away. Tyrant is going to be moving back. Astral Imprisonment there on to the Storm Spirit. And John Doe still taking quite a lot of damage, especially from that Fatal Bonds. He does have Healing Salve and has been given a Tango. And Skystorm struggling. John Doe just popping that Healing Salve. Rotation coming out there from the Ogre as well as the Rubik. Nice D-ward there in the top lane. Once again, oh, last word coming out. Zetronian still there. Tyrant lifting up the Treant, stunning Zetronian, and just trying to help the team out as much as possible there. Double damage on Little Spoon.
To me.
And Way 2 is just waiting out. I mean, he's just out of range of that tower. Tower doesn't know that he's there. Way 2 moving into position. Flight Master is there, level 4 currently. He's going to want to get to that level 6 as soon as possible. The Tyrant coming in. Just using that Fade Bolt. Omni Knight is completely shutting out John Doe. He's not able to get far. Gets a nice little stun off. Tower does do quite a bit of damage there. Now the Chonian moving towards that bounty. Tyrant is there, is going to Fade Bolt, but the Chonian is going to be able to walk out of that one. The creeps are not going to follow suit. Way 2 and Fight Master is coming to steal those creeps. And Way 2 taking quite a bit of damage, especially from the Ignite. Stun is available. He does get stunned up. Ooh, beautiful kill going there to John Doe. But Tyrant now, he's in a bit of trouble there. He gets the last word up. It's a Tango trying to survive. He does manage to do so. And that forces Omnius Gaming back. Little Spoon does have the Null Talisman up. Using that Illusion Rune. Now he gets spotted out by that illusion. I would assume that Little Spoon knows that there is a ward being planted. The Tronian, he's in a risk. Ooh, but John Doe, he's going to have to run out of that one. But oh, the spin does come out and Fight Master is going to go down. Tronian does get the ignites as well as the stun, but it's not going to be enough to kill him though. Skystorm actually doing pretty well. Oh, is this going to be an Ashen Imprisonment? Oh, Little Spoon actually picks it up. He's going to jump away. Lead Seed coming out there from way 2. John Doe is trying to fight back, but every time he does, Zachonian is there and just popping that last word on him. Skystorm being slowed down quite a bit there by the Omni Knight. Omni Knight has 3 levels in DJ Aura. But now this could potentially be a kill. Fight Master doesn't have level 6 yet, but he does go for the spin on Tyrant. Way 2 is also there with that beautiful lead seed, which is going to slow him down, and that's going to be another kill. And fortunately, Rubik is going to pay the price. Ogre is there just trying to stack up. Let's get a nice little stack there. But that could potentially be taken out there by Fight Master once again. Fight Master doing very well. He has got that Perseverance up, going it for the Demon Edge next. So that is the Battle Fury, which is just going to help him more. Once he gets that farmed up, you can assume that he's going to go for... Oh, but look at that, going on to John Doe. He doesn't have level 6 as yet. Lost Elf coming in, Fatal Bonds. But it actually misses on John Doe, but he does get the last word popped. Just look at the amount of damage he's taking from that. Storm Spirit now coming bottom to help out Skystorm, but getting back towards the top lane. Nice D-ward, and way 2 is going to be spotted out, lifted up. John Doe moving in, Ignite coming out there from the Ogre Magi. Nice little stun coming out there from Monkey King. Fight Master coming into the fray. He doesn't have the level 6 yet, but he is trying to get a kill there, hoping that he might get a level 6 here. Zachonian coming into play. John Doe still there. Fight Master, they need to be very, very careful. Doesn't have the level 6 yet. 9 seconds before he can run in. But now OG coming in. Beautiful Astrix Imprisonment coming there. Ulti as well. Lost Elf running away. John Doe having a bit of issues there. Fight Master spinning out again. Way 2 almost going down. But still trying to fight it out. John Doe taking quite a bit of damage. Ignite coming out once again. But Blush is going to take the kill. Now Blush, Astral Imprisonment there. And that is on the Ogre Magi. And that one just in time. Lost Elf in a dangerous position. He gets taken out. Triple kill. Tyrant is running. Is this going to be an ultra? One more hit. Is he forcing Blush to go in? Is the tower going to go for him? No, it doesn't seem so. But Blush is just going to try and TP out. He manages to do so. John Doe does come out, and that tower does manage to fall. However, in the mid lane now, you've got Little Spoon trying to get this middle tower down. He doesn't have the creeps to get it right this time around. But with the next attempt, I'm sure if it doesn't get contested, he will be able to take it down. Fight Master doing very well in this game. Still got a little bit to go before he can get to that Demon Edge. Blush does have the Null Talisman up. He's going to want to go for that Force Staff as soon as possible so he can start up with that Hurricane Pike. But John Doe is being shut down in the top lane. Fight Master has gotten so much farm, almost on 5k. Looking at the team net with 12 minutes in at 6k, going to Omnius Gaming. It seems that everything is going their way at the moment. 9 kills to 3. Way 2 playing very, very well. You're protecting the Juggernaut, harassing them as much as possible. But this now, Blush has picked up that Heishun. Is he going to find the Ogre Magi? Yes, he's going to do that. I would assume Astral Imprisonment. Yes, that is going to come out. He does not have the ulti yet, but he should be able to take out Lost Elf. Does get the Ignite off. Fight Master coming into the fray once again. Oh, dominating kill going there to Blush. Doing very well, and they are shutting down the side of Ghostface so much right now. 10 for 3, 12 and a half minutes into the game. Seems now that Monkey King has decided to move towards the bot lane. He's going to want to try and get that farm up as much as possible. But Tyrant, oh, if he gets caught out here and they do spot him, he doesn't have a TP scroll available, but he does have the Tome of Knowledge, which just is going to help him get that farm up. Oh, the courier almost going down in mid lane. Blush is there. does have the ulti available, but I don't think he's going to use it at the moment. Just going to give a couple of love taps there to Little Spoon. Nice Astral Imprisonment. Warlock coming into play. He does have the Golem available. Oh, hasn't dropped it yet, but does get that Fatal Bonds off. Little Spoon is in a bit of trouble, but he is going to jump away, forcing OG Blush out of position, and just to delay that mid tower going down. Myzlos Elf coming in, beautiful ignite. Astral Imprisonment going down. It has very, very short cooldown at the moment. Are they going to be able to take him down? Beautiful little Golem, and OG Blush getting a nice mega kill there. Everything's going his way at the moment. Things are not looking very, very good for the side of Ghostface at the moment. And we still have Tyrant that is sitting in this position. He has been there for a very, very long time now. He does not have a TP scroll. He hasn't even attempted to go for one. And he's losing so much gold and experience and is not able to help out the team. Which is not a very good play on his side at the moment. He's going to have to get back into it, but Sand King does manage to deny the bottom tower. OG Blush has got that Dragon Lance up. So he's got additional range. Ooh, but Skystorm coming in. Has got the Epicenter available. Does get the Sandstorm off. Little Spoon jumping in. Oh, once again, Astral Imprisonment. That's Skystorm does get the Epicenter off. He is running, but he's not doing that much damage. But look at Blush just turning that fight around. Got the ulti coming out from Monkey King, but he's going to fall. Little Spoon in so much trouble. Nice stun coming out there from the Ogre, but that Fate Bolt not doing that much. That is currently 3 euros down for the side of Ghostface, and My Lost Elf is going to suffer another one. Double kill going there to wait to, and that is the Rubik also going down, triple kill. And I think that the side of Omnius Gaming has realized that this is pretty much over for the side of Ghostface. Doesn't seem they're going to be able to come back from this one unless they get some miraculous team kill off, or maybe even get a kill onto the OD, which could give them quite a bit of gold and experience. But they've now decided to go for Grandpa Roshan, just chilling in the Roche pit. 14,000 team net worth. That's almost 1,000 team net worth per minute currently, and they're doing very, very well. We do have the Battle Fury on Juggernaut. Outwall Devourer once again has got that Dragon Lance building into that Hurricane Pike. Warlock has got the point booster as well as the mana boost, so he's going to want to get that Agnum Scepter. Then on the Omnius, he does have the Sacred Relic, so that's an indication he's going for the Radiance. And then Treant Protector has got the Arcane Boots, has got the Observer Wards as well as Sentry Wards queued up. No real item progression there for Rubik. On Little Spoon though, he has got the Kaya, which is going to help him quite a bit, especially with the mana regen. Sand King is trying to get his way to that Blink Dagger. Monkey King has just got the Power Tread, so I would assume he would like to go for that Echo Saber. And then Ogre Magi is still trying to get those mana boots up. Seems they are going to want to fight into the mid lane. 37 seconds before the ulti becomes available. John Doe is in the mix. Slasher taking a bit of damage there from the tower. But, oh, just a very, very quick heal up there. Lift up coming out from Tyrant, jumping into the team. Nice ignite coming out there from My Lost Elf as well as a nice little stun. Oh, Golem coming down. And this is disastrous. Quick buyback coming in there from the Sand King. And they're still going for that tower. Fight Master. I was assumed. Oh, Monkey King going down. That is the tier 3 down. It's still very early in the game. 17 minutes in. Tyrant once again coming with a lift and a mini stun coming through. Going now for that melee barracks. Wants to get the stronger creeps in there. They still have a tier 2 on either side of the top and bot lane. And Slash is just going to TP out. Fight Master is there, he's going to TP as well, but no commitment coming in from the Sand King to even try and disrupt the TP. I think they just want the side of Omnius out of their base and allowing them to get away with those TPs. So now it does refresh things for them. They could possibly go for a smoke gank towards the top lane, but they need to be aware that Blush is there. He's got 17 charges on the magic wand as well as the Ages of Immortal, and just staying back to provide the necessary vision for his team, so that they would like to go for that top tower. They are going to go for it now. Tyrant and Ogre seems to be moving towards the top lane position. Tyrant does get a nice little ward down as well. He's going to pop down a sentry. Going forward towards the top lane. We do have Storm Spirit that is picking up an Invis rune, but it's not really going to help him much if they are going to choose to move in for another set of racks and a tier 3 tower. It's 22,000 gold net worth in their favor at the moment. Ooh. And Tyrant has stolen the Omni Slash. Ignite's coming out once again. Not able to go in there. Beautiful jump in coming there from the Storm Spirit, but oh, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that Ghostface can do. Another jump in once again and just jumps out again. Pretty much GG 19 minutes into the game. And those jumps, unfortunately, from Little Spoon is not GG being called. That is for game number 1. And that goes to the side of Omnius Gaming. Doing very, very well to dominate. I mean, 24-3. Very, very nice kills there for them. A good score as well. And hopefully it's not an indication as to what could happen in game number 2. But only time will tell. And we will be back very, very shortly to do so. So in the meantime, I'm just going to take a very, very short break. And hope you guys enjoy and stay with us.
Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times. Get into your game faster and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys. It's your boy Lightrace, sponsor, bringing to you live the Ballistix Ghostface Killers versus Omnius Gaming Fragment. Game number 2. Game number 1 went to Omnius Gaming quite convincingly, and we never know what to expect in games like this. Ghostface might come back with a surprising second game victory, taking us into game number 3. But let's get right into it. Currently the bans out for the side of Ghostface Killers. They have decided to take out the Bane as well as the Tiny, and on Omnius they have taken the as well as the Shadow Shaman, exactly the same as in the previous game. Once again, the Clockwork being banned out by the Ghostface Killers that really don't want to play against that hero and the Jakiro. So it does seem that either the two teams know each other pretty well and they know what these players can do with those particular heroes, or it could just be that they really don't want to deal with that much harassment. They don't want to have the stuns on them, especially with the Bane that can put them to sleep. I mean, you get a Clockwork that could potentially jump in there and cause all sorts of havoc. The Jakiro himself, I mean, the armor reduction that he brings forth is absolutely ridiculous, and the Night Stalker, Nighttime, does so much damage. But now Ghostface have decided they want to pick up the Warlock that Omnius Gaming had in the previous game, and they probably want to show them that, look, you guys can play them, we can play them a lot better than you guys. So let's see what they can actually bring. Omnius Gaming, oh, the Naga Siren, actually been played quite a lot in this new patch. Very irritating hero. Played more in the support role nowadays, especially with the Riptide as well as the Net, and then the Song of the Siren that sets up those ganks. Now Disruptor being picked up by Omnius Gaming, probably one of my favorite heroes to play, especially with the glimpse and the kinetic field. Is going to be very useful this game, especially either bringing someone back into a fight or alternatively sending someone to base that could be potentially tipping in to join a fight. Disruptor is a hero to be careful, but I mean, he could potentially be blocked out, especially with a in terms of disable. Next ban out here for the they've actually decided to pick up the that
Here's the Radiant ban.
especially if the game gets quite intense. I mean, sometimes you actually tend to forget. Current side. Or to
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
and they
Dyer's turn to pick.
down as well as the Sunder, and then of course that ever so dead. I don't think that they want to, because they're
10 seconds.
small.
5 seconds remaining. It's turn to pick.
Jumping, and you know, it's just so much heal, and the attack slow, and the movement slow, and of course the Nova that does do a lot of damage in an AoE, and with the stun that it brings down as well. I mean, if they can manage a very good set disruption ulti as well as the Phoenix on by Ghostface, and I think they've been waiting. They possibly tried to in the first game, but they did manage to sneak that one in there.
10 seconds. 5 seconds
Will
remaining.
bypass most of Disruptor's spells, and they're going to want to use that to their advantage as much as they possibly can. For the fourth pickup, wait is over, and they have decided to go for a Phantom Lance. This hero is so. But I'm sure that Kunkka should be able to deal with the Phantom Lance and the Warlock, especially with those fatal. The Golem also does a hell of damage, and that could be used against Omnius. And they're going to have to pick their fights very, very carefully here, as Ghostface does have quite a bit of AoE damage. I wonder if a puck possibly could come through, but no, they've decided to go for the Nyx Assassin. Nice pickup there. The Tinker immediately by Omnius. They really don't want to deal with that hero, and understandably. I mean, the laser does disrupt any sort of team fight, and does cause your opponents to flee, as they're not going to be able to land any attacks. Doesn't matter how much damage you've got.
5 seconds remaining.
I do like the Nyx Assassin pickup, especially with the spiked carapace. I mean, he is able to Vendetta, and just provided that additional vision. Razor now being banned out, so that could potentially mean an Obsidian Destroyer being picked up. You can possibly go for the Shadow Fiend, which I think will work very well. They could possibly go for a puck pickup. Yeah, it's difficult to say with this particular lineup. I mean, Kunkka, Warlock, Nyx Assassin possibly going into the offlane position, Lifestealer in safe lane. Kunkka and Warlock would be your support. So I think they're looking for a mid-hero at the moment. They could also potentially try and pick up a Sven, which also hits like an absolute truck.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Ooh, they've decided to go for the Troll. Oh, I mean, Troll and the Lifestealer does work very well together, and I mean, Nyx Assassin could courier the Lifestealer into any sort of battle, but the Death Prophet, they're possibly hoping to throw a spanner in the works, and that AoE damage that he gets from that Exorcism definitely is going to cause a lot of issues. I'm just liking these items coming out. I mean, look at the Naga Siren. Looking so beautiful. Kunkka as well. Oh, I love that set so much. But yeah, we're definitely going to be going into game number 2, Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018, Ghostface Killers versus Omnius Gaming Fragment. Game number Coming up soon, so don't go anywhere.
Seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
And we are straight into the action. Just having a quick look at the side of Ghostface. Nyx Assassin, that is going to be played by Skystorm. Charles Warlord by Little Spoon. Kunkka will be played by Tyrant, just dancing away. Steeler is going to be played by John Doe, who's also just going to do some breakdancing there for us. Warlock will be played by Midas. Map Omnius Gaming Death Prophets is going to be played by Blush. Lancer is going to be played by Fightmaster. Disruptor by Zetronian. And then finally Naga Siren will be played by Way 2. Got a very, very early smoke up. It seems that they're going to want to go for this bounty over here. And it seems that the side of Ghostface is going to go and basically have exactly the same idea. Tyrant just dancing away. He seems to be pretty happy here.
Cast off the lines. We embark for battle. Bounty.
And Tyrant still pretty happy. Got a nice little set there
Lively now. Your admiral is on board.
at Immortal. And Little Spoon going up against the way to Zetronian and Blush in the mid lane. So they're looking for early harassment net coming out. But Little Spoon yeah, should be able to deal with this. Does have the region available. Skystorm going up against Fightmaster. And then in the bot lane, Slasher taking a lot of harassment from Tyrant and Myslos Elf, who does have the Shadow Word available. Torrent's coming out, does land. And Slasher manages to just Icarus dive away. He does have that last word on him. Wait. Top. Quick D ward there. I think that Phoenix is actually going to have a pretty hard time in the bot lane. He's going to be harassed so much, not really going to get that much experience. Oh, Skystorm taking so much damage. And that Spirit Lance.
We shall drown them in numbers.
Ooh, Torrent coming out, but that does miss. Slasher just running into the tree line there. Here's a ward up here just to provide that additional vision. Chonian has got a sentry ward available, so he's just going to try and steal that bounty wall, which he is going to be able to do successfully. And Slasher, in his own right, is going to do the same in the bot lane. He does still have the Icarus dive available. Last word coming up, does dive away. Now Little Spoon in mid lane, once again being harassed there by Zetronian. Just stopping that mana regen from happening, but he has managed to regen quite a bit. Net coming out there from Wave 2. Fight Master coming in. He does have the Spirit Lance available. Spike Carapace is there. Is he going to be able to use it? Yes, he does, but the stun is not long enough. Fight Master, 2 seconds before that Spirit Lance becomes. And yes, Wave 2 is going to be able to get the kill. Fight Master almost had it. Little Spoon taking a lot of harassment in the mid lane. It seems that he's dealing with that. Oh, that's the Fire Spirits. Gonna do just a little DPS. But with the talent tree, he should be able to get the 60% Fire Spirits, which I'm assuming he would want, and the 8% Spell Amplification top coming out. Doesn't really do that much. Guyskroom doesn't really have any vision, so he's been blocked off in the top lane. He's not really going to be able to get much farm. Little Spoon in a little bit of trouble there, but Blush doesn't have enough mana for the Crypt Swarm. Level 2 currently, so it does do 150 damage. Oh. Skystorm having a horrible time top.
Gold for my chest.
Asher is there. X marks the spot. Torrent coming out. No, Torrent has not been used, but now it gets used. Slash is still managing to pick up that bounty. It doesn't seem that things are going the way or in favor of Ghostface anyway at the moment. They're definitely struggling, but we have a cheeky rotation coming out. Little Spoon is in a bit of trouble. I'm hoping that there would be some sort of rotation coming through. Little Spoon just feeling a bit trapped there, but there isn't any rotations. Just trying to get that health up. Nice little ward there. X marks the spot, going into Torrent, beautifully caught there. Last word has been activated, but now Zachonian and Wave 2 is there. Riptide is available, just taking away the armor of Lost Elf, taking damage from those dire creeps as well. And he is going to go down. I think the creeps actually got him there. Oh, not a nice way to go, especially if the creep's going to take you out. But Wave 2 going on to Tyrant. Got that Riptide available. Nice little Torrent coming through. Oh, look at John Doe go. He's going to want to get a kill. Beautiful Fatal Bonds coming through. Slash is still there. Very low in HP. Now it's Warlock. He's in a bit of trouble. He gets a rest out. Are they going to focus their attention to John Doe? No, it does not seem so. Little Spoon having a very hard time in mid lane as well. John Doe wants to finish those phase boots as fast as possible. Fight Master almost level 6 in the top lane. I think that Diffusal Blade will be possibly first up on his list, and that's just going to disrupt the team fight so much. Zachonian once again in the bot lane gets a kinetic field off. Oh, Little Spoon in mid is going to go down. Having a quick look at that fight recap, just that Spirit Siphon and the Crypt Swarm doing quite a bit of damage there to him. That Spirit Siphon is actually a very deadly spell. It does slow you down as well as take away your HP and gives it to the Death Prophet. Tyrant now, ooh, he gets netted up. Beautiful little Torrent catches 2 Heroes, kinetic field coming out. Slasher running, but now Tyrant, John Doe deciding to go into Zachonian. Those Fatal Bonds are working. He can attack any of the heroes, going for Slasher now. Zachonian possibly is going to try and run away, but going on to Wave 2 would have been a much better option there. Nice Lost Elf going down. Blush has joined the bot. That Exorcism as well. 7 minutes in the game, 0 for 5. Ghostface being shut down so much at the moment. Got a TP coming in there, but I don't think there are any hero levels on them at the moment. Oh, Wave 2 in trouble. does get slowed down there by the Warlock. Tyrant is standing his ground now, trying to get away, but that Spirit Siphon is going to take him out. Zachonian getting Tyrant. That's slow. Blush manages to get to tower as well. They are stepping up their game 7 minutes in. Oh, Spirit Siphon once again. Rage is not available. But Last Word finally coming out. He now has Rage available. Is he going to be able to use it? Oh, he manages to walk out of that one. And Fightmaster just having an awesome time at the top lane. 3.5k net worth. He's got the power treads available, working his way towards that diffusal blade. And Skystorm has only got the boots available. But Zachonian got a nice little ward up here. And that's just going to provide them the necessary vision and information that they need if they're going to want to go into that bush and try and gank again. And it seems that the guys are complaining a little bit of the server lag. I think I'm getting some myself as well.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's seeking. Just like your structures. Attack the heroes.
Oh, Riptide coming out. You're gonna want to push for this mid tower. Still have the torrent available. Ghost ship not yet. X marks the spot. They're going on to Zachonian. Kinetic field coming out. Beautiful little Riptide there. Now two-way. Oh! Fightmaster. Oh, jumping in. He's going straight up to John Doe, but he's being forced back. Beautiful stun coming out from the Nyx Assassin. Blush is there as well. Slasher fighting through. Zachonian TP'd back. We do have a Lifestealer that's sitting inside Little Spoon. Oh, Exorcism coming out once again. Oh, just look at that tower take the damage. And Slasher does take it. It does seem that they're trying to finish the game, you know, as early as possible. I mean, once those level 6s come out for the side of Ghostface, it could cause disastrous. X marks the spot coming out once again. Kinetic field. Rage being used by John Doe. Ulti coming out from Little Spoon. Does try to go to Zachonian, but now two-way. Way 2 gonna go down. Oh, coming out. Blush. Kinetic field. Oh. Let's look at that. Vendetta coming out. There is a Sentry Ward there, so Vendetta has been... Try and go and steal that bounty. Is being picked up by Fightmaster. I don't think it would be very wise to go for him right now. If he does break that invis, he doesn't really have any spells to back it up. He's got one stun available. Seems they are going to go into Fightmaster. He does manage to jump away, going straight onto... I still have the Rage available. Those illusions just working at it. Fightmaster just deciding to move. Current is still there, does not have very low HP. He does have the magic wand available. Now coming out there from Omnius. Seems they're going to want to fight this one. Zachonian almost level 6. Not that far to go anymore. That should give him his level 6. Nice ward coming out. They do spot out Tyrant. Skystorm taking damage. He still has that Carapace available. 14 seconds for the Exorcism. They are going for a John Doe, moving in. X marks the spot coming out. Oh, Torrent misses on Blush. Oh, that's the Nova coming out there. Just look at the damage coming through now. Way 2 trying to do as much as he can, but the beautiful stun. Skystorm is going to go down. Tyrant is on the run. Oh, things are falling apart. Even with at Fatal Bonds, John Doe trying to salvage whatever is lost. But he's taking too much damage. Rage is going to run out. Oh, that actually misses. Oh, everything's going wrong. Blush has got that exorcism up. Has just expired. But now Way2 trying to go for that tower. His illusions aren't doing that much damage. Ooh, Glob's coming out, not putting Tyrant back far enough. And Little Spoon now has decided to go and try and farm up as much as possible. Oh, Sleep coming out. That is a big miscommunication there. But they still managed to get down the Nyx Assassin. Are they going to go for the tower? Yes. Way2. He's being healed up as much as possible. Kinetic field once again. Myslos Alpha is there. He still doesn't have the level 6 available. But the Torrent now coming through. John Doe going on to Way2. He doesn't have the sleep available. He's already used it. Oh, he does manage to get it. Kinetic filled it up again, but now they turn the tables onto John Doe. Ulti coming out there from Myslos Self. Golem focusing more on the creeps. Yeah. Gonna be able to get away. That the guys are complaining about a bit of lag at the moment. It's 11:14, 14 minutes into the game. Omnius.
They're going to hate this.
Ghost ship lands! Yes! Beautiful! Let's look at that, but the Eel Scepter coming out there. Kinetic field there from Citronian as well. John Doe in a bit of trouble, and the slow coming out there from Myslos Def. But Blush still manages to take down John Doe. Tyrant. Oh, seems that he just makes it out of that one. Oh, doing so much damage at the moment. 3k net worth 15 minutes into the game. So the Glyph of Fortification does come out. I don't see a Sentry Ward in the mid lane yet. 30 seconds for the Golem. We have a TP coming in there. Beautiful stun coming out there. Zatronian. Oh, he falls to John Doe. Skystorm, that Spirit Siphon just doing so much damage. Has used the Spike Carapace, but to no avail. 20 attack speed now currently in the talent tree there for John Doe. Mana Boots finally. During that one. But I think he is still going to go down. Beautiful unstoppable streak ended there. And that's going to give them quite a bit of gold. 773 gold. Helped them a lot. Is this the moment that the side of Ghostface is going to turn the tide and actually come back in game number 2? Fight Master just building up towards the Yasha and the Manta style. Skystorm finding a way to. Stalking him. Oh! But I think that was actually a misclick. Riptide, I think he wanted to use that instead, but unfortunately he managed to activate the ulti, so he's got to wait a little bit more than 2 minutes to actually use it again. But it doesn't seem that Ghostface is actually taking advantage of that mishap. They're continuing to farm up. Nice little smoke coming out. Nice stack over here. And that is... oh, Little Spoon sneakily going into the Roche pit. And those sentry wards definitely didn't pick him up through the smoke. Nice little play there from him. Activates that Mask of Madness. Tyrant, but now, oh, kinetic field coming up. John Doe is giving chase there to Disruptor, who's going to try and TP away. Oh, he gets stunned up and he is going to go down. Little Spoon, beautiful little quick steal, 18 minutes into the game. And he is going to pick up the Aegis of Immortal. It would be nice to see them actually use it. Phoenix decides to move away from the top lane. They still need to get down the tier 1 in mid and top on the Dire side. Ghostface only have 2 tiers left. Tier 2 towers. It does feel that Ghostface is playing a lot safer in this particular match. 16 for 15, 19 minutes into the game.
Are fortified.
Seems that we might have an engagement in the bot lane. Fightmaster going on to Warlock. Is he actually going to be able to do it? Or Warlock just manages to get away. Blush now going on to Tyrant. Is he going to go up the high ground? No, he decides to turn and back away. Looking at John Doe, he's got the Yasha up. So he's even going to want to go for the Sanjin Yasha. Gonna make him hit very, very hard. Just get that movement and strength up. If they catch him here, I think he's gonna TP towards the top lane. He's gonna jump into Little Spoon. Doesn't have that much mana available, but he does have the Aegis of Immortal. He does see the haste rune. So he's gonna go into Wave 2. He does spot him. No, he actually runs past him. Did he actually? Oh, the sleep coming out, but Ray to TP out, saving himself. Now at the bottom lane, you've got Blush as well as the Choni and Exorcism. So much that the side of Ghostface need to deal with. I mean, they've got so much split push potential. I mean, they've got the Phantom Lancer that's easily able to do it. He's almost got that Manta style up. You've got the Naga Siren. Has not picked up a Boots of Travel. Death Prophet also able to split push quite fast, especially with those exorcisms. Up the Aether lane, so he's going to be a cast from pretty far away. John Doe. Silence up to Kunkka. Siphon coming out. Let's look at that damage. Ghost Ship coming out. Bit wasted. But now, ooh. side onto the side of Omnius. And it does feel that Omnius is taking way too long to actually progress. They're farming up quite a bit. Split. It's back way.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Doe coming in, Fight Master now turning the tides. He is going to go down. Dominating streak going to Little Spoon. Oh, X marks the spot. Could have pulled back to Phoenix. Are now pushing towards that top tower. Still got pretty much all its HP. The split push potential is still there. I mean, this is a tier 1 that the side of Omnius might potentially swap out for a tier 2. Not doing that. It seems that they're more focused on the bot lane, but yet they are split.
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
Tier Just look at how easily they're able to get past those creeps. Skystorm, he's coming up. He doesn't have the Vendetta available for the next 15 seconds. Blush coming out with that Exorcism. That is the Ghost Ship. Oh, it misses. The Troning popping down the ulti as well as that kinetic field. And the fight is underway. Sleep coming out. Tyrant taking a lot of damage there. He's going to go down to Blush. Ah, slow coming in there. Oh, that is Disruptor and the Death Prophet going down. Skystorm is there, still taking quite a bit of damage. That Spirit Lance. Oh, Skystorm, cheeky little kill. Does manage to blink away. And just look at them go onto Warlock. He stood still for quite a while there. But it seems now they're facing their attention to John Doe. Spirit Lance does take him out. Skystorm. Oh, he doesn't have Spiked Carapace. Oh, he actually does. Oh, he is also going to go down. That is a team wipe. Got Lifestealer buying back. Those illusions working very, very hard there. But it's just not enough to get them to the high ground. They've managed to turn this game very, very quickly in their favor. And he should have enough to finish up at Mantistal. Have the wards and sentry wards there on Tyrant. Level 2 Ghost Ship. Naga Siren has got the Sand Jump. Glimmer Cape as well. Oh, we've got the Scythe of Vice on Phoenix. Warlock building towards that Magnum Scepter. Lifestealer wants to go for the bash. Gold Warlord needs to get that BKB up. He's going to want to fight up against the Naga Siren Sleep. Tyrant and John Doe. Ooh, that Torrent does miss the actual Fight Master. Now they're moving towards the mid lane. Are they going to want to focus their attention on that tier 2 tower, which is on very, very low HP? Silence coming out there as well. Oh, is Exorcism not yet been popped? Oh, next Assassin going down. That is the Golem coming down there from the Warlock. Blush is now actually on the run. He does get taken down. Beautiful little double kill. Oh, but the BKB triple kill going to Little Spoon, and now this Oh, ultra kill. He's not going to get the rampage though. I mean, Phantom Lance is sitting on the other side of the map. Phantom Lancer has to retreat.
Middle tower is under attack.
He does have enough to finish up that Manta, which has just arrived in the courier.
Dire's middle tower just got knocked down. Dire's middle tower is under
Oh, that is the Glyph of Fortification coming out. And Little Spoon not taking that much damage from the illusions anymore. However, he is losing quite a lot of mana there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Phoenix coming. Not sure if it's the to jump in there and go for a Nova, if that is what he's actually considering. But now Tyrant on the run as well as the entire Ghostface team. That is the Decisive Vice coming. Oh, Kunkka is going to go down the slow from My Lost Elf. Nova from the Phoenix, but oh, the Prophet, the Warlock, My Little Spoon. He is smacking away, but oh, this fight is now turned against them. That is 4 for 2. They should be able to comfortably push this. Which they are going to do. Jarl Warlord is very, very dangerous. And they are fully aware of this. And they should, by all rights, finish it. But they seeming to be wanting to go for Grandpa Roshan, chilling in the Roche pit. I would have liked to see more of a team effort. Unfortunately, Roshan is just not going down quick enough. Manta Style hasn't been popped yet. Now everyone's coming in. Zachonian is there as well. Riptide just trying to get that armor down. Not really working. He still has quite a bit. Movement speed has been reduced though. Finally they managed to get it down. Does have the Aegis of Immortal. And I think that was an opportunity lost to go for that mid tower. Ooh, Blush has gone for the Octarine Core. 150 cast range there for Disruptor as well as plus 40 Thunderstrike damage. It's not really that much if you think about it, especially late game. I don't think it's that effective, but I mean, if you have to couple that up with health, I mean, you'd rather want to try and do more damage. But we do have a smoke up now. Blush just baiting them out. Oh, Sleep coming out. Kunkka, they want to take him out and avoid that ghost ship at all costs. Oh, just look how quickly they managed to take him out there. And that tier 2 tower also. They have quite a big wave of creeps coming through as well as those images. So they should make quick work of the mid lane. Exorcism once again coming out. Little Spoon. And the engagement ulti coming out from Zachonian. He's just going to back away. Little Spoon is going to try and fight. Nova coming out with the golems. Fightmaster trying to turn the tables. Taking the mana from Little Spoon. Way 2 is in so much trouble. Oh no. And Slasher actually manages to save Way 2. 3 down against the 1. 4. 2. 3 down 4. And is Way 2 gonna go down? Whoa, that stun just misses. But Fightmaster has got the Aegis of Immortal. Spiked Carapace does become available. Got a long stun going there. 2 golems. Unstoppable Fightmaster. And easily makes work of the golem. Seems he's going to work his way towards the Eye of Skadi. It's going to slow down the Euros even more. and they're just going to back away from that one. They did do quite a lot of damage in terms of the mid-time. I mean, should be able to get it down with the next push, but they need to get that communication with the sleep and try focus more heroes instead of just getting one. They did well to take out the Kunkka though. And we do have the Heaven's Halberd. There's a lot of disable coming in from the side of Omnius. Been coming out for that Tenchi. There is still a ward there, not been seen yet. Lush has got the cheese and the Ghost Scepter. And I think against the magical ghost ship, that Ghost Scepter is not really going to be the most ideal. You'd possibly want to build into an Ethereal Blade just to have a lot more damage. And that's from the Crypt Swarm. As well as that Spirit Siphon is going to do a lot of damage. Looking at the item progression very quickly, we do have the Blink Dagger as well as the Force Staff there on the Nyx Assassin. Troll Warlord, we've got the BKB. Seems that he would want to build into a Butterfly on the Troll Warlord. Kunkka has got the Mechanism up. Warlock has got the Aghnums, and that is the two golems that we saw earlier. Death Prophet with the Yule Scepter and the Octarine Core. Phoenix might possibly also go for a Heaven's Halberd. Phantom Lancer has got enough for that Eye of Skadi. Disrupted does provide that additional is there. Ooh, he is gonna go down, and still they're managing to get down. Troll does manage to fall, and so does the Nyx Assassin, and this is the opportunity that they should take advantage of. 2 euros down. They're currently 4k net worth in the lead. And this could be the opportunity that they've been waiting for. Sleep is available, as well as the Cape. Disruptor wanting to build into that Aghnum Scepter as well. It seems that they're going to want to chant. Exorcism, there is ooh, golems coming out as well, but Fightmaster going balls to the wall. Dual Scepter being popped. Oh, John Doe, oh, he's not able to do much. Tyrant taking so much damage. The slow from the Warlock, but Lifesteal is still going down. He does buy back. Tower is gonna fall. That is the Glyph of Fortification. Sleep coming out, trying to force it. They're going to go for 2 euros now. That is, oh, just look at that beautiful engagement there. Joel Warlord trying to run into that one. Beautiful stun coming out there. Kunkka, oh, Death Prophet and the Disruptor going down. But John Doe still taking so much damage. Little Spoon trying to get in, going onto Fightmaster. Nice stun coming out there from the Nyx Assassin. Now, they possibly should have focused more on the towers. They have managed to take down the range barracks. Oh, way too being caught out there. Doesn't have any mana available, but he is going to fall. And once again, this could be the turning of the tide. Just having to come back for those meat wagons, and they managed to take down a melee barracks. That means there's going to be a stronger wave of creeps at bot. Got the Heaven's Halberd on Slasher right now. Got 3000k, he's got 1.9 surplus for the buyback. Oh, Little Spoon. Going for that ultimate orb. Lifestealer jumping inside. BKB and the Mask of Madness available. Slasher could be caught out here. Does have the Icarus dive available. At Warlock now. Oh, finding himself in a very, very bad situation. He gets kinetic fielded up. Is silenced as well. He doesn't have the golems available. He's just going to heal himself up. Oh, and Phoenix unfortunately going to go down once again. He does have a buyback available. And this all comes down to this one particular fight. Is it Omnius that's going to come up victorious and take the series? Is Ghostface going to surprise us? Nice little X up there, Little Spoon coming in. We do have the Ghost Ship as well. Sunray coming out. Little Spoon dominating. And Fight Master, oh, he's been stunned up. Golem's coming down as well. As well as the slow. Blush trying to fight it out. Skystorm is going to go down. That is the sleep coming out from Naga Siren. She's still available on Blush. Oh, he goes on to Kunkka. Oh, nice skill coming out there. And that is a full team wipe, but those golems are still there. Not able to take out that shrine.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Fightmaster does have that Eye of Skadi available.
Tower is under attack.
And this should be the time that Omnius should actually push to end. Buyback coming in there for Skystorm.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen. Trying to bring down
gun-
Radiant's top tower. Radiant's top tower is on the rocks. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Buyback coming in from Troll. And they just
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
So they're just basically trying to avoid any sort of TP in behind them when they do decide to go for it. But they're going to try and do one more Roche.
Like Kunkka will.
Nice stun. This seems to be the end.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower can't handle this daylight. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is under attack. Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Series goes to Omnius Gaming 2-0, and deservedly so. They did exceptionally well to get this far, and it was a very, very intense game. 41 to 45 kills. Very, very well played to them. For those watching on the live stream, I'm just going to go through a very, very quick game analysis, and for those watching in game, just going to go into, just having a quick look at the scoreboard. 19,000 net worth for Little Spoon. He really tried very, very hard. Fight Master 24,000. But I think Little Spoon, through the effort, did very, very well. Looking at the graphs though, from the 10-minute mark up until the 30-minute mark, they were pretty much up and down. But then everything from 30 minutes to the end of the game went in the favor of Omnius. They had a very, very difficult time to actually get that win, but they did very well to do so. Big ups to them. But I do want to thank you guys very, very much for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, to cast for you guys. And we'll keep you guys updated as to when the next cast will be. From me, it's your boy Latre. Have an absolutely awesome evening. Goodbye.
Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times. Get into your game faster and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
Hardcore.